What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the MG Cup Series here on NBC. Getting ready to kick things off from the Darlington Raceway, the second longest race of the season. We're about to get underway here. The Lady in Black, track too tough to tame. As got the full field on deck here tonight, ready to kick things off after what's been so far has been an exciting weekend of racing here. Getting ready to finish it off. We head down the back straightaway and into 3 and 4. The pace car will make that hard left turn on the pit road, a long, winding left turn on the pit road. As look how far down he's got to go. There he is. Rocketed off that banking there. Field's in the hands now of Carl Edwards and Dale Earnhardt Jr. to his outside. The Southern 500 is about to get underway. Green flag is in the air. We're racing. Second longest race of the season is now officially green. Edwards leads the field through 1 and 2. A little bit of contact further back. Oh, car in the wall. Matt Kenseth, and they're wrecking off turn 2. Already seeing some chaos as 2 cars go off the track. And a bunch more are down on the apron. I'm not sure how that's going to work. It's not. They come sliding up, and there's going to be a big pile up in turn number 4. Caution is out for the first time today. It's the 99 of Carl Edwards. Led the race back to the caution flag. Let's see what happened here. Matt Kenseth got stuck up against the outside wall, and it looks like his teammate, Jamie McMurray, got into him there. As McMurray just washed up off the corner. Couldn't check up in time. They got together, they came down, collected Tony Stewart. Look at the right front of Jeremiah Cook's car down there. He's got some pretty good damage there on that car as well. Really unfortunate for Jeremiah Cook, and then the rest of the field back here, they're all just bunched up after avoiding that one, and a bunch of them are down on the apron and they run out of room. There's just nowhere to go. They're trying to slow it down. They can't get slowed down in time. They wash up onto the banking. Truex, Waltrip, Sorensen, Vickers, Val, a bunch of them. Paul Menard. Alright, here we go. Let's try it again. Green flag back in the air. And we're already 3 wide. Junior's about to get put in the outside wall. There he is. In the wall. Jeff Gordon trying to check up and give him some space. He's still riding that wall. And he bounces off, collecting Gordon. Gordon's going to save it down the backstretch. No, he's not. He gets hit by Johnny Sauter. Or is that Jeremy Mayfield? It's Mayfield for this race in that 70 car. That'll bring out the caution again. Look out. Brad Jones able to save it down there on the apron. And actually, we're still green. Now the caution waves. Wrecking again on the front straightaway is Robbie Gordon. It's not a good day to have Gordon be your last name, because both Robbie and Jeff got turned sideways in the same lap. Let's see what happened. Oh, they're about 4 wide back here. The track's only wide enough for about 2. They squeezed together off the corner and accordion effect, and they just kind of stacked up. And Robbie was actually a few rows ahead of it, but the cars behind him kept getting turned, and it rippled all the way up, further up to where Gordon was at, and he got hooked down the racetrack. Luckily, just a quick spin. No contact. Oh, we're wrecking under yellow. No, we're not. Maybe we are. I don't know. Patrick Carpentier is off the pace. What happened here? Oh, he got hooked. But a great save. Keep that thing pointed straight and keep it from sliding back up into traffic. Gonna go up there, get his spots back. And a bunch of cars on pit road, including some of our leaders, having to pit here, so that'll be interesting. That'll shake things up. It's Casey Kane will cycle to the lead now. Green flag back in the air. Casey Kane, Kevin Harvick, your front row. Here we go, down in the turns 1 and 2. In the wall, Val Wolf, and they're wrecking. Oh, she's in the inside wall big time with Kyle Petty. You're gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna keep it green. No, we're not. Caution's out. I thought I didn't see the caution lights on, but I guess they were. Casey Kane leads the race back to the caution flag that time. Let's try it again. Green flag back in the air. Can we get a flyby this time? Yes, we got it that time. Harvick up high had the run off turn number 1 or turn number 2, and now has the run through 3 and 4. Look at who else has a run. It's 13. Jeremiah Cook, even with the damage on that car, says he's looking for the lead, and he's going to the inside down the front straightaway, side by side for the lead, down into 1 and 2. Cook way down on the apron. You can do that a little bit in 1 and 2, and through 3 and 4. Side by side off turn 2. Cook not able to clear. Wrecking behind. The caution was already out, but there goes Kurt Busch spinning and lucky to not get hit by another car as they fan out trying to avoid. Cars are everywhere through 3 and 4, and I believe Jamie McMurray is the cause for the caution as Kevin Harvick leads us back to the yellow flag. What happened to bring it out here? I mean, they're in the back wrecking. Oh man, that was big. I see Kenseth. Looks like Robbie Gordon off the pace. Matt Kenseth tried to dive underneath. Oh my goodness, who was that? That's Jeremy Mayfield that just, the seas parted and he went flying through the middle. Had no problem taking advantage of that. Look at Jeremy. I mean, it opened right up and he flew through there. And then I believe some contact. No, Gordon was having an issue and they just stacked up behind him. That 7 car lost power for sure. That's what took him out of the race, and that's what brought out the next caution. Then you see the 2 of Kurt Busch getting spun down the backstretch. Man, we've had a lot of cautions early on in this one. Let's try it again. Green flag back in the air. They decided to go single file for the restarts. Here comes Jeremiah Cook with a push from the 31 of Jeff Burton. Burton pushing that 13 car past his teammate, or maybe it's a strategy thing, because remember, it's a lot better up top, and that 13 does not have the run down the backstretch. Stacking up behind. Here comes the 9 of Casey Kane trying to go high, couldn't do anything with it. Here comes the 07 of Boyers, who is inside. Side by side behind the 3rd place car there, who's going to move into 4th. Looks like it's going to be Boyer. No, Boyer has to check up on corner exit. Kane fights back and clears him. And down in the 3 and 4, Harvick ran a higher line there. The 31 split up the track. Can he get the momentum he needs on corner exit? Looks like he will. He's going to carry that momentum to the inside of the 13 car down the front straightaway. Can he clear him through 1 and 2? No, not yet. He's trying. He's almost there. He's almost got him. No, couldn't stay. Looks like in the lower divisions, since they're running at lower speeds, they can run it a little better on the bottom through 1 and 2. But here, with the extra horsepower and higher top speeds, these guys get more momentum on the top in 1 and 2, which is very interesting to see. 31, he's going to try to get underneath him this time. No, still can't. Looks like the top's just the way to go all the way around this track. The 07 trying it. He finally gets the run he needs, and that's another teammate from the RCR stable, but the caution's out yet again. And we got multiple around on the back straightaway. That's Michael Waltrip, Dale Earnhardt Jr. The 00's destroyed. The 66 got turned sideways there. Let's see what happened to bring this out. Oh, Jeff Gordon got in the Scott Riggs, sending him up to the outside wall. He gets hit hard by the 00, and they start stacking them in. There's Matt Kenseth, Dale Jr. Who's in the 00 this week? David Ruderman. JJ Yaley was caught up in it. Kyle Petty is out of the race. All right, here we go again. Bring the flag back in the air. Jeremiah Cook doing a great job holding his own up there. As I'm looking further back in the pack, trying to see where the front runners from earlier are. Denny Hamlin on the inside, can't get the momentum he needs. Stewart's gonna wash up in front of the 24. And he'll pass the 28 of Travis Quapple, who's giving Hamlin a hard time right now. Hamlin's trying to hang on and just see if he can find the way past that 28 car. He's gonna get underneath here, almost 3 wide through turns 1 and 2. Gordon's up in the outside wall. Then he had to check up big time yet again off turn 2. Yeah, you definitely can't. There's just less grip on the bottom in these cars. I'm not sure what it is exactly. I'll have to take a look at that. But there's definitely not enough grip for these guys to carry that momentum on the bottom through 1 and 2. Yeah, the 13 ripping it by the wall up there. Boyer trying to hold off the 31. Harvick having a great run today. Hasn't had the best season, but trying to turn things around here. As we're a lap and a half away from the halfway point. Paul Menard way off the pace. We might catch him and put him a lap down. Look at the 07 to Boyer up the track, trying it again. Can he get the run he needs? He's got a run, but it's not big enough to catch that 13 car quite yet. He's gonna try and stick it on the inside, but just no grip down there. Not enough grip. Now running the lane up, getting the momentum he needs through 3 and 4, but still just too far back behind that 07. Uh-oh, Jeremiah Cook has actually run down to 29. Cook's going for the lead here. Right on the rear bumper of Harvick. Down in the 3 and 4, looking low. Can't do anything on the inside. Both drivers having to navigate their way past the 15. Smooth sailing so far. Well, now that we have a run and we're past the halfway point, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Darlington Raceway. Things are more or less the same since we left for the break. But we're catching another slow car here. Put a few of them a lap down already, but catching Jimmy Johnson now. Johnson off the pace with damage to that 48 car, seemingly down a cylinder. Leader starting to just kind of get into a rhythm and relax for a little bit, regroup, saving their stuff. As I mentioned, this is the second longest race on the calendar, behind the Coke 600. These drivers doing everything they can to just make it to the end. We've seen chaos in the early stages of this race, trying to settle in and get a long run at this stage. Oh, Johnson blows by on the outside. Here comes Jeremiah Cook up high as well. The 29 down low. Harvick might lose the no, but he's gonna be able to use the 48 cars to pick. May have done that on purpose. Smart move by Harvick there. That might allow the 31 of Burton to clear for second as well. He will. Jeff Burton up to P2. Contact. Johnson about got hooked. Here comes the 07. It's a RCR 123. As Boyer goes high. Burton was looking for the lead there, but just no grip on the bottom in this race. The 07 rolling the top. Oh, Boyer got the wall off turn 2. Pushing to the limit is Clint Boyer. And now he's going to run the top through 3 and 4. He'll have a great run through the corner as he blows past Jeff Burton. In what's been a breakout season for Clint Boyer, winning the Daytona 500 and then going on to win at Charlotte. He would love to cross yet another crown jewel off his list. The Southern 500. Can he catch Harvick? Can he pass Harvick and win this race? Catching Harvick has been one thing. Passing him has been another whole story. None of these drivers seemingly able to do it. Harvick just putting that car in the right place to find just enough momentum to stay out in front. Here comes Boyer though, right on his rear bumper. The 07 way faster than the 29. Got a faster lap time on the timing chart here. Not by much, but he's definitely got more long run speed in that 07 car as we head through 3 and 4. Clint Boyer right on the rear bumper. The 31 of Burton reeling the 2 back in as well. Might be an RCR dogfight for the win. Here comes Boyer right on the rear bumper yet again through 1 and 2. 20 laps to go here from Darlington. Thing is coming down to the wire. Still got some time left in this race, but it's go time now. As here comes the 31 up high. Burton making a move on Boyer. Battle for second ensues as we head back into 1 and 2. Burton backs off. Uh-oh, where's the 29 of Harvick gonna go? He got sideways trying to check up for the 15. Caught him right in the center of the corner. But I'd also checked the 07 and the 31 up, so they're gonna fall back as well. Uh-oh, 31 stuck on the bottom. So we head through 3 and 4. As they run right down on the black line. And off turn 2 yet again. Top 4 have gotten past Clint Boyer, and look who's worked his way up into the mix. Denny Hamlin is up to 5th, looking for 4th underneath Jeremiah Cook. Couldn't quite carry the momentum. Uh-oh, here comes Boyer for the lead. Clint Boyer inside. of Kevin Harvick side by side through 1 and 2. Harvick carries the momentum off the corner. If you're going to get by Harvick, you're going to have to go up high and figure out how to get him down low. Bowyer fell back. Here comes Burton. The top side of the track. Able to get the power down on corner exit. Now he's going to go low. He also doesn't have enough momentum to get by him through 1 and 2. The 07 now. Higher up the racetrack. Everybody is slowed down considerably as Harvick wiggles a little bit off turn 2. Here comes Bowyer with the run. Jeremiah Cook back into 3rd. And he has a huge run through 3 and 4. He might get 2nd here. If he can get to the outside of Bowyer, he will. Bowyer falling back to 3rd, maybe 4th. Here comes Hamlin. Bowyer might fall all the way back to 5th as Hamlin tries to slip his nose to the outside. He does. Denny Hamlin back into the mix. As Jeremiah Cook works his way back into P2. Don't count out Jeff Burton. He's right there. Right on the rear bumper. Will we see pit stops? That's definitely not out of the question. Tires wearing out quite a bit. May see some pit strategy as the speeds have dropped tremendously over the course of this race. They might just get slower and slower as time goes on as the tires wear more and more. Hamlin up to 3rd. Denny Hamlin really likes this racetrack. The 13 moves up to block his run up top. Now Hamlin gonna try it on the bottom. Can't quite. Can't stay alongside. If I were Denny, I'd pull back in line. The 13 pulling out of line underneath Harvick. Can he make it work? No, Harvick just too strong up high. 13 checked up big time. Hamlin's on his rear bumper, and now Hamlin gets out of the gas. Here comes Bowyer back up high. Man, no one is ever safe at any point in this race, are they? Bowyer on the outside line. He's going to get the run off turn number 4, but he's boxed in, nowhere to go. He's trying to get his nose outside, and he does. To the outside of that 13 car. Jeremiah Cook trying to run him up the track. Almost put him in the wall. Can he clear him? No. So nice to see tire wear back here in the MG Cup Series. $11 laps to go for Kevin Harvick. He just needs to hang on. But here comes Clint Bowyer, doing all he can to catch and pass that 29 car. Patrick Carpentier a lap down here. Will he make it easier or harder for these leaders as we come to 10 laps to go? To the inside goes Harvick. Carpentier much in that grippier outside lane. Harvick had to let off. And around goes Patrick Carpentier into the inside wall with 10 laps to go. The caution is out yet again. Here comes Jeff Burton with a run up high. Clint Bowyer took the lead, but is he going to be able to keep it? Burton looking inside. He's not going to get there. The caution is out. No, it's not. Race control deciding to keep it green. Here comes Denny Hamlin. Hamlin's up to 2nd with a run on Bowyer. Down the back straightaway. Where's Clint gonna go? Where's Denny gonna go? Denny running way up high on the racetrack. He's gonna get to his outside. Bowyer has to go down low. Hamlin is gonna steal the lead from Darlington. What a charge through the field from Denny Hamlin. Went to the back of the pack. Got some fresh tires on that 11 machine. Was patient all day, but finally works his way back up to the front. And look at the gap he's putting on that 07 car. Denny Hamlin running away with it, but don't count him out, or don't count Bowyer out yet. There's a lot of lap cars right behind, or right in front of our leaders. These guys way off the pace. Tires extremely worn out. Hamlin, slightly fresher tires. On board with Denny here. Hamlin off turn 2. Smooth sailing for that FedEx driver. FedEx looking to find their way in victory lane and one of the crown jewels here in Monte Carlo. Southern 500. Denny Hamlin loves this track, loves Darlington. Just understands this track so well and how to go fast around here. How to gain track position. He's learned patience. A very young driver, only his 3rd season here in MG Cup, but he's learning so quickly and has already won his share of races here in the series in just a couple of years. Now looking to add to that list. Got held up for a bit by lap traffic. That allowed Boyer to reel him back in, but that 11 car just too strong. Cutting through traffic like it's nothing. Here comes Jeff Burton off of turn 2 to take 2nd as Clint Boyer's tires are just cooked. Hamlin on the bottom for 3 and 4 with 4 laps to go this time by. Catching Matt Kenseth and Brian Vickers. Off turn 2. A little bit of contact back here. Boyer all over the rear bumper of Reed Sorensen. Doesn't know where he wants to go. And that allows, look at Tony Stewart up high. Another driver that pitted with Hamlin, the 2 Joe Gibbs Racing teammates. Now Stewart leaving Joe Gibbs at the end of the season. Will start his own team, Stewart Haas, merging with Gene Haas. He's running his way up in the 2nd place with a huge run through turns 1 and 2. He's also running on fresher tires here as they dive underneath the 15 of Menard. Clint Boyer just trying to hang on to a top 5 at this point, but here comes Carl Edwards. Edwards up to 5th, but gets held up by Paul Menard. Jeremiah Cook and Kevin Harvick have fallen out of the top 5. Just shows you the wear and tear this track has on tires and the difference even slightly fresher tires can make. Heading through 3 and 4, Denny Hamlin is going to lead the funny lap, but also lead us to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Burton underneath Kenseth, looking to get a buffer between he and Stewart. He's not going to be able to clear. Here comes Tony. Here comes Tony. Here comes Boyer back on the high side. Both cars getting held up on the inside line, side by side for 2nd between RCR teammates. Boyer is going to push the issue. Just makes it stick up high, but it's going to be Denny Hamlin at the stripe, winning at Darlington. Wow, longest race of the season, and it came down to who could manage their tires the best. Obviously, with Hamlin deciding to pit early on, he had a tire advantage, not by much, but his tires were still fresher than everyone else that didn't pit at all in this race, and that was the difference. That's the Southern 500. Hamlin is your winner. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe. Hope to see y'all next time, and until then, peace.